2G, Oidama. My girl, like bandana. Look into her eyes, she no like wahala. Hey, Tony Montana. Come, make we flex, make we chop some gala. Turn around, make a press your you too fine with this Yankara. Hey, this Yankara. Okay, now make her wear my agbada. Girl, can you leave my one? Number one, good for love. Oh, nana. Girl, we can do in my room. Number one, super love. Oh, nana. I think about you all the night, all night. I tell all my friends about you. Oh, the way you make me feel like no one ever made. Oh, no. Oh, nana. We can do it in my room. In my room, we can do it in my room now. In my room, we can do it in my room. Yeah. Oh, no, no. Oidama. My girl, like bandana. Look into her eyes, she no like wahala. Hey, Tony Montana. Come, make we flex, make we chop some gala. Turn around, make a press your you too fine with this Yankara. Hey, this Yankara. Okay, now make her wear my agbada. Girl, can you leave my one? Number one, good for love. Oh, nana. Girl, we can do in my room. Number one, super love. Oh, nana. I think about you all the night, all night. I tell all my friends about you. Oh, the way you make me feel like no one ever made. Oh, no. Oh, nana. We can do it in my room. In my room, we can do it in my room now. In my room, we can do it in my room. Yeah. Oh, no, no.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the One and One Music Review Show. I am your host, Dr. Empress Rose. Greetings, the one and all itineral guidance to the masses. Thanks for tapping in each and every week and lending to me your listening ear. Dubbed as the International Music Connection, each week we highlight musicians of various genres across the globe. As well, please check out our Reggae Aeration, featuring an hour of classic, retro, authentic tunes on Wednesdays, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live on AMP. And on Saturdays, 10 to 12 p.m., check out our Music Connect Africa, exclusively on YouTube. We are international stars.
Oidama. My girl, like bandana. Look into her eyes, she no like wahala. Hey, Tony Montana. Come, make we flex, make we chop some gala. Turn around, make a press your You too fine with this Shankara. Hey, this Shankara. Okay, now make a wear my bada. Girl, can you leave my world? Number one, good for love. Oh, na na. Girl, we can do in my room. Number one, super love. Oh, na na. I think about you all the night, all night. I tell all my friends about you. Oh, the way you make me feel like no one ever made. Oh, no. Oh, na na. We can do it in my room. In my room, we can do it in my room now. In my room, we can do it in my room. Yeah. Oh, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes,
Hello?
ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for tapping in with us today on the One and One Music Review. Of course, it is that we have some connection issues that is going on with today's guest, 2G. Divya, but he is currently live. 2G, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good.
Yes.
Big up yourself in first room.
Oh, I thank you. I thank you. I know that we have a little bit of connection issue going on your end. Of course, it is that you're ailing from Nigeria. How is it going in Nigeria right now?
Everything is going beautiful. Everything is going fine. We are here. We are okay. Good
Yeah.
thanks to God. Yeah.
Well, we give thanks. I give thanks for having you come through, as well. Of course, it is that at the top of the hour, I started off playing one of your tracks in my room. Um, of, before we get into the song itself, I for yourself, I'd like you to introduce yourself to our listening audience, tapping in from
All right.
various places right now. Want to actually before you start, I'd like to shout out all the listeners that are tapping in from Twitter, um, YouTube, and Facebook. I thank you guys for tapping in. Go right ahead there.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name 2G Media. Lady one. I'm from Nigeria, Africa. I'm a musical artist, and I'm here to make people happy. Okay, that's who I am. Yeah.
Of course, it is that I started out with in my room. Could you tell me a little bit about the track before actually I will have to go back and play it for some of the new listeners who are just tapping. Talk to me about in my room. What was the concept behind the creation and production of the song?
Yeah, in my room even is one of the we have a EP tied to Just Leader and Drake Ali from Jamaica,
Uh
based
huh.
in Atlanta, and we have a collaboration together. So we have over 6 songs in this EP titled Girls Fever.
Mhm.
When I talk about Girls Fever, you know what I mean. Girls Fever is all about enjoyment. It's all about making ladies happy. It's all about making people around you happy. Anybody that listens to Girls Fever will be definitely be happy. In my room, when I talk about in my room, you have someone you love with, somebody you love so much. The best place you can spend time with your wife or your girlfriend is in the room. You understand? And when you are in the room, you know what's going on. You got to be you got to do the right thing just to make it happen. Because if you're not in love with somebody, you don't need to be in the same room with the person over the night, trying to make no. But when you're in love with someone, you're in the room with the person, you people are so happy together. Everything that happened around that moment
Mhm.
is titled in your room. That's why I say, we can do it in my room. In my room, we can do it in my room, girl. In my room, we can do it in my room, girl. Oh no, no. You understand what I'm saying? When I talk about baby pana, girl, I wanna spend all my dollars on you. Oh no, no, no. Open salad is a soup
Uh huh.
in Nigeria. Yeah. Officer is the soup from the east part of Nigeria. A very sweet, delicious soup. It's a meal. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So after my baby so sweet like officer, and that's the more reason why I want to spend my dollars on her. You know, your baby's so sweet, definitely you have to spend all your dollars, all your pounds on her because she's the best among all the best.
Let me ask talk to me about reggae music, or it's reggae, I should say, because you have this new EP that's just you recently released. However, it's a reggae EP. Have you ever dabbled in any other genre, and what is your favorite genre?
Yeah, I love reggae music. I think I did a collaboration with a reggae artist from Germany, from the Messiah. We did a collaboration together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a versatile artist. You understand? I can collab with any artist that come my way. Whether you are Afrobeat, you are a trap beat, you are a reggae artist, you're a raga artist, I can collaboration with you. I love music generally, and I love reggae. Reggae is like, those back in the days we listened to Bob Marley, we listen to Lucky Dube. You see, you get some inspiration from them. This is the people who talk about reality. They talk about things that happen generally in the world. The things they talk about back in the day when I was a kid, that the things happening right now in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say reggae music is spiritual.
Um,
You
how?
know,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. Well, when people say music is spiritual, but I keep saying reggae is spiritual because most of the reggae artists have discovered so far, they speak from the innermost side. They speak from the other side of life, and when you're talking, when you're speaking, you're singing, you feel it in your bone, in your soul. So I can say reggae music is number one.
Now, what is your favorite genre? Is it reggae or is it dancehall? Because on your EP itself, it appears that there's also a little bit of dancehall going on there.
Yeah, you already know you dancehall, dancehall, you love dancehall. If you want to make hit, if you want to make hit, and you're finding it difficult, contact 2G Ididia will make a hit. I'm a hit maker. They call me in Jamaica. My friends call me the music boss. That's what they call me
Oh, okay.
because yeah, because it doesn't take me any second a minute to compose to create a hit music. I'm full of hits. I can send you. You can listen to my 100 songs and all they are all hits. I can tell this is my best music. I don't have best. All my songs are best music. I love them and I appreciate them because when I go back to the studio to make songs, I value every single step, every single music I make in the studio. I value them. I take my time to make sure that I play this music better. Just like my brother Drake Ali. Drake Ali, when he bounces into the studio, whatever he brings to the studio is a hit. We call it hit. It's a banger.
Hmm.
So unfortunately, when we mix together, it's so good music. That's why you see when you listen to the EP, the EP Girl Fever is standing banging. When it's banging, it's banging, is a house music, whatever you're looking for, you can listen. When you listen to Girl Fever makes you happy. Girl Fever will give you joy. Even when you're angry, go listen to Girl Fever, you'll be fine.
Now, how long have you been recording?
Yeah, I've been recording quite some time. I've been recording over couple of years. You know what? Music is not just one this step, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes not just for you to go to studio to record the songs and come out and you sing your analysis. There is on the work you need to do. You need to go. You need to do some certain research. about your performance. You might be a good artist, a good songwriter, but you don't know how to perform. It's still not good for you. So when it comes to perform, I perform with my band. Okay?
You have a
I
band?
perform with my band. Yeah, I have a band. Yeah, I perform with my band. You can send a couple of videos and you can watch it. I perform with my band. I perform like a Burna Boy. If you love Burna Boy, definitely you're going to love me. If you know Wizkid, then definitely you're going to love me. If you love Davido, then fine. Because I got the vibe, I got the energy, I got the swag. Then I got the music banging all over the place. So when I say to this video is coming to the place, everybody has to be there because they want to see my energy. They want to see my band playing because those boys, my crew that play my instrument for me, they are crazy. They are good. I love them with the whole of my heart.
Well,
so I have a band.
Well, for yourself, you have a band. What's the name of your band?
We are the Atmosphere.
The Atmosphere. Shout out to the band as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Atmosphere. But the only way you can form a band when you Google Fuji Olivia live performance, you will see my band.
Awesome.
Because they work for me.
You're very your vibration, you're vibrating very high right now. I'm loving it. And the confidence is through the roof. But what else do you expect, right? It is that we're going to take a listen to one of your other tracks and it'll be right back. Okay? Stay tight.
All right. Thank you, Ma. God bless you.
Hello, and welcome to the One and One Music Review Show. I am your host, Dr. Empress Rose. Greetings, the one and all itineral guidance to the masses. Thanks for tapping in each and every week and lending to me your listening ear. Dubbed as the International Music Connection, each week we highlight musicians of various genres across the globe. As well, please check out our Reggae Aeration, featuring an hour of classic, retro, authentic tunes on Wednesdays, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live on AMP. And on Saturdays, 10 to 12 p.m., check out our Music Connect Africa, exclusively on YouTube. We are international stars.
Strictly. Are you ready now? Do things. Okay, okay, po. The way she whine me, we jogo do. Step into the club, we prokoto. Make we jogo do. Big Godzilla, carry big back like a caterpillar. Okoto sweet like a karashika. No, ya follow me to turn to villa. Karashika, carry big back like a caterpillar. You're my big Godzilla. Big up, ahead. Oh no, touch me, love me, honey. The way you make me the feeling. Tell me that you really love me. You they make me the feeling. Thank God it's Friday. Everybody done they happy. Thank God it's Friday. Everybody done they jolly. Yeah. Touch me, love me, honey. The way you make me the feeling. Tell me that you really love me.
She bring it come, one give me some. She love it all, so she bring it for the fun. Knock it like a hammer when she give me front. She up on the thing when you see me done. She a vibrate, me a jive veil. She a make me fi steal it, pirate. Shift and slide in, fly gate. First a man I make you feel so pioneer. She a give me insurance for 5 years. When me touch G spot, she say right here.
strictly. Are you ready now? 2G. Organic girl, organic popo. The way she whine make me jogodo. Step into the club, move prokoto. Make we jogodo. Big Godzilla, carry biggie back like a caterpillar. Okoto sweet like a karashika. No ya follow me to turn to villa. Karashika, carry biggie back like a caterpillar. You're my big God, the big Godzilla. Big up, ahead. Oh no, touch me, love me, honey. The way you make me the feeling. Tell me that you really love me. You they make me the feeling. Thank God it's Friday. Everybody done they happy. Thank God it's Friday. Everybody done they jolly. Yeah. Touch me, love me, honey. The way you make me the feeling. Tell me that you really love me.
She bring it come, one give me some. She love it all, so she bring it for the fun. Knock it like a hammer when she give me front. She up on the thing when I see me done. She a vibrate, me a jive veil. She a make me fi steal it, pirate. Shift and slide in, fly gate. First a man I make she feel so pioneer. She a give me insurance in 5 years. When me touch G spot, she say right here.
Yes, yes, yes. Of course, it is that you are vibing to the sounds of 2G, Dibia, and he hails out of Nigeria. Well, 2G, are you there? Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, you know, the name of that track is Godzilla. I want you. Oh boy, I am wondering in terms of recording this EP. It appears that you are in a different mode when you decided to do this EP, because it's giving this vibration as if that, you know, you're just in the studio vibing, and you just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go with what, just give me tracks and I will jump on and start recording. Did you record all the all right, was it something similar in that sense?
Yeah. Godzilla,
Hmm.
the inspiration song. You know, in Africa, you must do something crazy.
In-
You must do something extraordinary. You must do something that people must talk about.
yeah.
That's the way you sound from Africa.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you know, I got my brother on the song, Drake Ali. I got Drake Ali on the song. Dre was from Jamaica and based in Atlanta. He killed the song for me. When he jumped on the song and he was giving me the Jamaica slangs and the whole thing, I was like, wow, this is gonna be international hit,
Hmm.
international and African hit, because people gonna like. I want to listen to the African boy and I
Yeah.
want to listen to that international boy. It's a two different world come together trying to make music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. With a different tongue and a different language. You get what I'm saying? So it's amazing. Yeah, so I just have to do something extraordinary for him. That's the way to make it happen in life. You have to do your best, create something extraordinary, bring it to the table and see what it play like. Okay,
Wow. Now, is this your
and
first?
people
How much EPs have you done, or I should say, what is your catalog like? Is this your first EP, or have you recorded other material before this EP?
no, I have one EP on AudioMac.
Mm-hmm.
If you have heard of AudioMac, I
Yeah.
have one EP titled Spectacular by 2G on AudioMac.
Yeah.
When you go there, I have different kind of version of songs on that EP. But this is my first international EP
This is the first
that is
international.
on Spotify. Yeah, that is on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, that is everywhere, Boomplay, that you can actually get all over the world. This is my first EP. Then I think I have other songs on YouTube, like videos. I have music videos like Action Beta. Action Beta is my single, is on YouTube. Then I have the song titled Feel Me. I think I did that with another international artist. I did that with another artist from Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that song with Enoch from Ethiopia. That, but I wrote the song. Yeah, I wrote the song. So we just collaborated together. Then I did another one with Commander Messiah, which is not out yet. We are planning to bring it out soon. Then
Now,
I'm still planning of bringing my single. Like I told you about my song, "Get to You," right?
yes.
Yeah, I'm planning of bringing "Get to You" as international and African worldwide single that's gonna blow everybody's mind. You know, you listen to the song, you know how vibrant and sweet melody the song is. I'm versatile because I can put my voice. I can change my voice in the music. I can sing here like this. I can sing like that here. This is me. This is what I do.
So, within some of your songs, you are singing in you also do a combination of singing in another language as well. Now, I know Nigeria has lots of different languages. Is there a preferred
Yeah,
language
yes.
that is there a preferred language that you're actually DJing or singing in with the reggae music?
Yeah, I mean, even when I listen to reggae music, if I want to do it with my cultural cultural language, I can actually do it. I can do anything with my cultural language.
Yeah, but
Because I can do what anything with my cultural language.
so I know that there's
If you
lots of
listen,
different languages. What language is it that you're actually um
okay,
recording in? Yes.
right?
Are you
Where I'm from?
Igbo
Okay, I'm
or?
from Benue State. Yeah, I'm from Benue State. I'm
Oh,
from
okay.
Benue State, Idoma.
Mm-hmm.
That's you know Two Face Sidibia?
Yeah, but are you Igbo?
No, I'm from Benue. I'm Idoma.
Oh,
Idoma.
oh, okay.
That's why before my song started, you will not hear, oh, Idoma there. You will not hear that sound. Oh, Idoma there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to let people know so that my people around the world, because I have my people all over the world, all over the world. So when I listen to Oida they listen and say, oh, this is my brother. They're going to say, oh, this is my brother. Oida they will just say, this is my brother, this is my brother. My brother Two-Face. Two-Face Idibia was the African hip hop that break international record.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And he was the one that sang African Queen. You are my African Queen, the girl of my dream. If you listen to the song, it's Two Face.
Yeah, I'm
He did
familiar.
that.
I am familiar with Two Face
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So
My brother is
outside of Two Face, what other artists influence the music that you're actually recording and stuff like that? Who are your influences?
my influencer is Akon. Akon.
Akon. Okay.
Yeah, man. Akon is my mentor. Akon is my mentor. Two Face is my mentor. Peace Squad. They are my mentor. Then Little Bower.
Mm-hmm.
Big Bower. Little Bower is my mentor because when I listen Big Bower back in the days when I was a kid and when I was listening to Big Bower and I was saying, if Big Bower can do it, I can surely do it. I can do this. I can do this. Because I saw the way he was rapping with Eddie and the rest of the whole crew. And I think I can actually do this music thing. There's Cisco, song, because then I was dancing, song. I was dancing, song, on this Dragon, other of his album.
Yes.
Yeah, these are my inspirations back in the days. The gardening into music. But music is in my home. Like my sister, my younger sister, they are gospel artists. Okay, they are gospel artists. My brother is an R&B singer. My uncle is a traditional musician. My second uncle is a gospel artist. So music is in my home. Music is in my blood. I was born into music.
That's awesome. I'm loving it. Well, I'm gonna jump
Then
to.
I
Mhm.
have, I have a sister. I have a sister in Nollywood, upcoming Nollywood. She's coming. They're already showing a movie on the TV, on the radio, on TV stations and the way. She's my sister. I brought her in to the music. I was like, oh babe, what's up? Okay, you can do this, it's in your blood. And she picked it up. Then I started watching her on TV. Then I have another sister again from brought her into the business too. Right now, she's already chilling with the video. She won the best live long time Instagram live 2023.
So you're doing
So
also a little bit of mentoring.
what is it? Come again.
You're doing a little bit of mentoring as well. You're
Definitely sure.
you're
I
mentor
was doing a lot of stuff.
you're mentoring
Yeah,
some
man.
of the other artists as well.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I was mentoring them. You know, because you want to be better, you need to look up to someone, then try as much as possible to beat the person. Because I love the way Akon do his hook, the way he sang with his high pitch, with the control of his high pitch and his lyrics and all that. So because if you listen to other my song with the high pitch, you will understand what I'm saying.
Nice,
So
nice,
when I
nice.
listen to the way he vibe and the way he wrote his songs and the way he talks in his music, then so I just have to do my own thing differently. So as an artist, you must listen to someone else,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody must listen to you. Somebody must look up to you. That's why whatever you're bringing from the studio, whatever you're bringing from the studio, has to be delicious, has to be sweet, has to be fantastic, has to be great, has to be wonderful, amazing, beautiful.
um, I
Yeah.
love, I love it. On this album, do you have a favorite track? I mean, on your EP, do you have a favorite track?
Oh, really? Yeah. I like. I do have one favorite track. Like I feel like I put all my energy on this album because
What?
they are played with different chords and different instruments. But
Yeah.
I feel I put all my energy. Yes, I love African palm wine. You don't have African palm wine. You don't have it. You know. Yes, African palm wine because I was talking about the African, how sweet the African palm wine can look like international. How how wonderful African palm wine can taste. If you're not from Africa and you drink the taste of the African palm wine, you can actually see the taste of naturality on the wine. So I was comparing the girl. I was referring uh this melody to. I was like, "You are so sweet like African palm wine." I say, I say in that song. I say, "Egbani o." I was using Yoruba. I
Mm-hmm.
used Yoruba on the song. I say, "Egbani o." That's wow, my head. Oh, she's my number one superstar, just like Annie. Oh, you know, Annie is the queen of Africa. Annie McConnell is Two-Face Idibia's wife.
Yes.
She because she was
She's
a lady,
also.
right? She was a lady they used in African Queen. So that song got international recognition like MTV International Award, the song. So Annie become a superstar. So I was referring like I said, Egba Mio, she's my number one superstar, just like Annie. Oh, she dey hide me, like Africa pa me. Oh, but she take a music, yeah, but she no go pa me. Oh, Egba Mio, oh. So if you listen to my rhymes can actually narrate the song, the story of the song, and to kill it all, my brother Drake is not kill it all with his Jamaica language. So you see,
Isn't
I'm
right?
looking for, yeah, I'm looking forward to that song, like African Variety, to win the an award someday, sometime. When that song become, when it become international standard, when it become international blue, okay?
Isn't it correct?
When
Is
that
isn't Annie in a reality show as well? Am I correct? Is that the same Annie?
Annie Idea, you can check it on Google, you can know who is an actress, a wife to legendary Two-Face Idea
Yeah, but
from Africa.
she's also in a reality series. Am I correct?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. With the local, right? It's
Yes,
beautiful
yes.
Annie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So I was like referring this song to her. That's why I said, Egbanio, she's my number one superstar. Just like Annie. I said she looked like Annie on the song. And she behind me. What I mean by high means she keep it high. She put on the high side, like African palm wine. You
Okay,
understand?
I completely understand. That's correct. All right. Well,
So
I want to keep the audience in tune, so I'm going to jump to one of your other tracks, and I will be right back. Okay.
all right, let me hear where it's you.
Jamaica, Nigeria, Down Africa. 2G, Jerry Khalif, best friend, best friend.
Let yourself be free, oh, free from the world. You're my best friend. Yeah. Whoa, free from the world. Let yourself be free. Girl, I wanna be your best friend. You're one of a kind, one of a kind. Yeah. Girl, I wanna be your best friend. Let yourself be free. Whoa. Your best friend. You're my best friend. Me, I don't like rah rah. All me, I need is your love. If you give me your love, I go handle weekend. I go do jaja.
Good love, she gave me good love. Money can't buy your love priceless. You put value on yourself and me like it. You not easily figure where the tightest. On your bedroom game very lively. Shift it on one with your self excitement. If you be your best friend, you are me wifey. Spin your road, shake up your bam bam. Give it to the international brand. Jamaica, Nigeria, Down Africa. 2G, Jerry Khalif, best friend, best friend.
Let yourself be free, oh, free from the world. You're my best friend. Yeah. Whoa, free from the world. Let yourself be free. Girl, I wanna be your best friend. You're one of a kind, one of a kind. Yeah. Girl, I wanna be your best friend. Let yourself be free. Whoa. Your best friend. You're my best friend. Me, I don't like rah rah. All me, I need is your love. If you give me your love, I go handle weekend. I go do jaja.
Good love, she gave me good love. Money can't buy your love priceless. You put value on yourself and me like it. You not easily figure where the tightest. On your bedroom game very lively. Shift it on one with your self excitement. If you be your best friend, you are me wifey. Spin your road, shake up your bam bam. Give it to the international brand.
Yes. To my listening audience, we're currently tapped in all the way from various countries. Would like to send a special shout out to Ghana, who is actually sending shout outs as well. I appreciate you tapping in each and every week. Of course, it is that I'm a little bit off this week. Oh, but my audience knows it because someone just sent me a message and said, Empress Rose, is everything okay? Because you're a little bit off this week. Well, I know it, but it's okay. We're doing it. We're here, and that counts. If not everything that it is that I currently have Kenya and Nigeria in the house today. So of course it is. I'm vibing with 2G Idibia. I love the name, by the way. Talk to me about the name. How did you come up with the 2G Idibia? You know, right now we're like in 5G. Are you planning to change 2G to 5G?
Yeah,
How did you
that's
come?
that's what. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Like, why are you still on 2G? Why everybody's going to 5G? You know what I'm saying? But I want to let them know that also they never die,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
No matter what happened, the barracks still stand so strong. no matter people retire from soldier, from the military, back, he stays strong,
So how did you,
right?
let me ask you,
So
how
we
did,
create something new, but yeah,
no, I was going to ask you, how did you come up with the 2G Idibia? Who gave you that name?
yeah, Idibia is actually my surname.
Mm-hmm.
My real name, my dad, my surname, like my real dad surname. Like I didn't create it for nowhere. It's my surname. Then I came up with the 2G was a dream name. I found it in my dream. Like someone called me 2G. So when I woke up and I went to basketball court, I was playing basketball those days, and then someone was like, "Whoa, this guy's too good. This guy's too good." Before you know, everyone like, "Oh, too good, too good." Then when I look at the too good and I think about my dream, I saw it was the good was G and the two was standing for two. So when you put it together for everything I do, they call me too good. That's 2G. Then I add the Dibia. Dibia is my son. The people call me Dibia. Then that becomes 2G Idibia.
Oh
So
man.
it was a reality.
I like asking the question about these names because I find some of them so hilarious, and and quite interesting as well in terms of how persons actually come up with the various nicknames or pet names or that we call it. 2G
Yeah,
Idibia. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, 2G Idibia.
what's next for you? What's next for you? You've have this EP. Are you currently doing a media tour, and do you actually plan to do an actual tour as well for this year?
Yeah, like right now, like I'm open for bookings,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm open for bookings. You want me to come shut down your city? I'm ready.
I don't know if my city is
Okay.
ready for you.
Yeah, because I'm a show killer. Like I can't come to your city and your people in your city will then they're not gonna find it. So like they're gonna say, who is this artist? Because I'm gonna do extraordinary things. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do like Burna Boy. I'm gonna do like Whiskey. I'm gonna do like Davido. I'm gonna actually do like Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
That's the that's the kind of level. Yeah, because I think I do a remix. I do a mixtape for Michael Jackson songs.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do. I'll send you that song. I'll send you that song later after the interview. I'll send you the song. Listen to that vibe on the song. Just imagine an African person vibing to Michael Jackson's song.
Oh, I know Africa is very talented, by the way.
You get because in Africa, the whole Africa, I was the first person to do that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was the first artist. I searched around, searched the internet. Nobody have done it, and they feel like, let me do something different. Let me do something that people can do. How do you do it? How do you make it happen? And I was singing with African tone on Michael Jackson beat. Just imagine how it's gonna sound.
well, I
Just
guess
imagine how it's gonna sound.
you can send it over to me, and for sure I will take a listen to it. Of course it is that.
The,
Of course it is that we have to tap out for the next interview. But before you go, I would like you to give your shout outs and any last minute shout outs, and also your social media handles. Share with our listening audience before you go.
all right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to 2G Idibia from Africa, Nigeria.
Hmm.
The title of my EP is titled Girls Fever, Drake Alive and 2G Idibia. Titled Girls Fever. Go listen, check out the songs. Tell me your favorite songs and make videos and do something. Make your boy happy because I'm your boy, right? Then my social media is on Twitter. You can actually reach me official 2G Idibia. Then on TikTok, you can actually reach me 2G Libya 00017. That's 2G 017. Then on Facebook, you can hit me up on Facebook, Ben Idibia. But on my page, it's 2G Idibia. But Ben Idibia, you see most of my stuff. You understand? Then on IG, you can reach me 2G Idibia. On YouTube, 2G Idibia.
Yes.
Read of yourself.
I always ask the artist, how hard is it to switch? Well, I shouldn't say how hard it is, because actually we have persons who are actually cloning, for instance, Facebook profiles. So I was going to ask the question, why didn't you do 2G on all the social media platforms? However, we know that persons actually cloning various platforms, as well as that name might be taken. So um, yeah, but I think if they type in 2G Idibia, there's not that many 2G Idibia, but that doesn't mean somebody else might have not stolen your name and is using it to do something else. I thank you for coming through, and I am going to be listening a little bit more to all the songs. So for the listening audience, I'll be giving away 5 copies of his EP. So if you would like a copy of 2G Idibia's EP, hit me up and I will make it happen. I'll be gifting 5 copies to our listening audience today. All right.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the queen, the marvelous, the wonderful, gracious woman, Empress Rose.
It's okay.
Big up yourself. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I so much appreciate. And big up to you, my brother Drake Ali from Atlanta, Jamaica. John Steele, One Steele, Quality Diamond, Rock King. I love you guys. I love everybody. I love all the people standing. Pigo from Ghana. I love everybody. Okay?
All right.
Love you all. I love you all. I so much appreciate you guys for supporting the brand called 2G Libya. More respect. And I love you all, my fans. The listener out there. I love you guys all. I love you all more.
Blessed love.
Girl, I want no, girl, I want no, girl, I want no. Tell me, girl, I want no. Baku, tell me that you love me. Baku, tell me that you need me. Baku, tell me that you love me. I'ma eat it hot too. Baku, tell me that you love me. Baku, tell me that you need me. Baku, tell me that you love me.
We about to
I'ma eat it hot too.
Pretty dance, you know. Me like the way she wearing that booty way, pan me pan the bed all night. You know me, I feel that dirty wine girl. She a fire dance, me a fire bad man, me say. The way she roll, the way she pants, the way she give it to me every night and day. Aye. Pretty girl, the sexy girl. Me like the way you drink that you words, girl. Me like the way you roll it on me every night.
We about to bring some fire tonight.
Bad girl with the goodie bag. Anytime she come around, she put me on the good side. Put me on the good side. Put me on the good side. Yeah. Bad girl with the goodie bag. Anytime she come around, she put me on the good side. Put me on the good side. Put me on the good side. Oh 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 oh.
J Mali make it juicy.
Oh 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 oh.
We about to bring some fire tonight.
Hello, and welcome to the One and One Music Review Show. I am your host, Dr. Empress Rose. Greetings, the one and all itineral guidance to the masses. Thanks for tapping in each and every week and lending to me your listening ear. Dubbed as the International Music Connection, each week we highlight musicians of various genres across the globe. As well, please check out our Reggae Aeration, featuring an hour of classic, retro, authentic tunes on Wednesdays, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live on AMP. And on Saturdays, 10 to 12 p.m., check out our Music Connect Africa, exclusively on YouTube. We are international stars.
You know, maybe what you're in a lover's paradise. ocean of your love, rising with the tides of you and I wanna float in the waves of emotion of you and I till the end of time. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, counting the stars. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, naming the stars. You have my heart when you need someone to ease your pain, night and day, yeah. You have my shoulder when you need someone to lean on, be your anchor in every weather. So baby, let's get away. Ain't no place far away where the love is so strong and nothing can go wrong. Baby, take me away. Ain't no place far away. Let love lead the way. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, counting the stars. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, naming the stars. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, counting the stars. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, naming the stars. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, take me away, take me away, take me away, deep into the horizon. I'll count on the stars. Yeah. Paradise, paradise.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are tapping in right now, of course it is that we are live with Kathy Matete, okay? Straight out of Kenya, that is. Kathy, I tell you, she's actually currently in studio with me, but let me tell you, I started this show and I started to go live, and I'm maneuvering through everything today that I'm currently doing. So for other persons who are currently tapped in and wondering, like, okay, what's going on, And so I have a few persons that tell me, Empress Rose, you are a little bit off today. It's okay. It's okay to be a little bit off, but we're here. Of course, we have Kathy Matete who's currently in our studios. Kathy, how are you?
I am good, my dear Empress. How are you doing?
I am hanging in there, I've had better days, but as my parents always say, when you
Mm-hmm.
think that you are at the worst, there's always someone else out there that's worse than you. So give thanks for life. So I'm doing that. Give
Yeah,
thanks for
for
life.
sure. It's good to hear from you after a while.
I know. You were here a while back, and of course it is for myself. I have a few things, I was just what they say, a few irons in the fire right now. So working on a few things, so I'm not always online, and that helps as well. Social media can
Mm,
become a little bit addictive as well as depressing.
yeah, yeah, like caffeine.
Like caffeine. Yes, but before we get into our questions, I would like to take the time out to shout out a few persons and also persons who are hailing Kathy from across the aisle. Jamaica, who is sending,
Mm,
hi to Kathy as well. It seems as if, you have you have a few, I don't know if it's a quite or a big or a few audience, but there are persons in Jamaica who is actually tapped in right now, and sending hi to you as well. Um, would
thank
like
you.
Yes. Would like to say shout out as well to Sonia out of the UK. Thanks for tapping in. Of course, we have General
Mm.
GT out of Jamaica is always ever present and listening to Empress Rose each and every week. So to all my persons who actually listening every week, to Elizabeth out of Canada, Toronto, Canada, as well, who is currently tapped in. I'm just gonna go through each platform little by little. So I'm not going to shout out everyone right now because of course it is we have to, those persons who do not know about Kathy, I need you guys to know about Kathy. Okay, she's very gifted, very talented as well. And I am looking for big things towards the end of the year and even next year that's coming, but I would like for her to tell us what she has in store. So we are going to get into that a little bit later. What you have just listened to is her new release, her new single, Lover's Paradise. And I'm loving the Lover's Paradise, yeah? So
Mm.
so Kathy, talk to me about Lover's Paradise, the writing and the production on this song.
Yes. So this song is actually not new,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's starting to get popular, over the years. I did it about a year ago, a year back, and it was produced by a friend of mine and a friend of the band called Black Sheep from Jamaica. He's a good friend of ours.
Okay.
And they really featured, yeah, it featured a few very prominent artists like Julian Marley,
Mm-hmm.
and we also had Turbulence on that. And it was really, really great working with him. I mean, I heard the reading the first time and I was like, I have to write something about, paradise. And, I'm always I'm very, very much in tune with myself. I'm very much in tune with nature. And I just love being, at peace. And I love being in this state of happiness. And I'm always thinking about, my partner. Um, my current partner or, my future partner. And this song was basically
Uh-huh.
my idea of paradise with them. Because, I grew up a bit in over the coast,
Mm-hmm.
along the coast. So I love the beach a lot. I just love the waves. I just love being calm. So this is it was actually inspired by, just the tropical paradise. And this is that song.
Yes, I can see how much it applies as well. So, are you actually from the Mombasa side?
Not really.
Okay, but
I'm
on the
actually
coast.
I've been born and raised in Nairobi, but I was also, raised in Mombasa a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very much in tune with that side as well. I love the food, I love the culture, I love the people, and I love the beach.
Now, are you would you consider yourself a city girl, or do you actually prefer the countryside?
Honestly, right now at this age, I just feel like I'm so tired of the city girl. Like I want to go back to the countryside.
Thank you, thank you. That's me all day. I'm like, just give me land, somewhere to sleep,
Like
and I could grow my food outside and go down the stream to get some water, and I'm good. That's it.
I feel like the city can really take a toll on you sometimes,
Yeah.
but once in a while, it's always just good to rest and be in tune with your body and be in tune with yourself. So just going back home and going to the beach, kind of does that for me. But
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure, later, much, much later in the future, I'm gonna go back there.
Now, as we talk about, well, as we listen to your, the Lover's Paradise track itself, and recognizing that you're from Kenya, um,
Mm.
who does reggae, I would assume, I'm just assuming that reggae music is your first love.
Um, yes, you could say that. But growing up, I was exposed to a lot of music by my siblings. Shout out to them. We used to listen to a lot of R&B, a lot of neo soul back in the day. Back in the 90s, there was a lot of R&B, just going around. And I also used to listen to a lot of African music. We used to listen to a lot of music from Congo, sort of Lingala, and a bit of reggae here and there. I came to to love reggae much later in life. When I joined the band, and when I started going to studio and just meeting different people, meeting someone like Majestic also, who's my manager, and just being exposed to this genre as well. So I got to fall in love with it, much later. But I used to listen to a few songs growing up.
Do you have favorites in terms of your influences on the reggae side?
Do I have like favorite artists?
Yes. Yes. So I would say the persons who influenced you within reggae, like the persons who you really started to listen to when you decided, you know what, I'm loving this reggae thing.
Yeah. I've listened to a lot of, I really love Beres Hammond. He's so rich in his music. He's the Lovers Rock king,
Yeah.
I used to listen to him a lot. I used to listen to a lot of Dennis Brown, a bit of Garnet Silk here and there. And then right after high school, is when I started listening to a lot of reggae music. And, back in the day, like I think around 2007, between 2007 and 2010, there were a lot of rhythms being played, and, in our like our local transport system used to play a lot of rhythms from Alain, from people like Ikea. I used to listen to a lot of Etana. So these are some of my influence. I used to listen to Chris Martin a lot. Teenager, I loved Natel. All these people have just inspired me in one way or another.
Natel. Now, if I Natel is very gifted, very gifted, I might add. Artist as well. So, for persons who are listening, you could actually check out Natel as well. He actually has a song with you as well. Am I correct? Is it one or a few?
Yeah. I actually, you remember the last time I was in this interview, I told you that I want to work with Natel at some point, and it came to pass.
Yeah.
He did a remix of my song called Get Lifted, which was produced by a friend of mine back home called Shamir. And the track sounds amazing. You should actually play to our listeners right now.
Oh, Shamir. Shamir is a good one. It's a good one as well.
Yeah, I know you know him.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm going to jump to one of the tracks, and I will be right back with more Kathy. I'm not sure if the track itself is with Natel, but I will, in the meantime, try to find the track with Natel, okay? Did we cut out? Okay. Are you there, Kathy?
Keep on sealing me I'm blessed, listening to the birds, feeling the cool calm breeze. And I know I'm blessed, yeah. The fire in me is so real that I cannot resist. I see the stars through my destiny, stealing me higher. You keep on stealing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. You're stealing me higher. Keep on stealing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. I'm blessed. From the mountain top to the valley below, your praise is forever on my lips. Maana umenipa motisha, nami nitazidi and I'm going to the top. Make the world of my story, and that I have you to hold me. Pour in your blessings upon me. Sailing me higher. You keep on sailing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. You're sailing me higher. Keep on sailing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. I'm blessed. Giving me bread, I know I'm blessed. You've given me a house, I know I'm blessed. Put me in this race to win, and yes, I know I'm blessed. You've given me reggae music, yes, I know I'm blessed. Feeling me higher. You keep on sailing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. You're sailing me higher. Keep on sailing me higher.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it is that. That track was Higher that you're listening to. If you're tapping in right now, we are vibing with Katy Matete, straight out of Kenya. And as always, she never disappoints. I actually remember listening to Kathy before I actually interviewed her years ago. And I haven't picked up a bad Kathy Matete. Every song that she has, it always hits. And it kind of tells you, like, in terms of your career yourself. Of course, it is that you have, in terms of the Grammy, you have had a Grammy mentioned before. um
Mm-hmm.
I am hoping to see you on the stage one of these years. Is next year going to be that year?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You know,
Okay.
it's crazy. Like, listen, girl, like it's crazy what can happen within like 6 months or 1 year, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
As
Yes.
long as you're consistent with what you're doing and you're giving out good work, you'll never know. You'll
Consistent
never
and
know.
speaking it into existence as well. That helps as well.
Yeah,
Let them know.
yeah. That's
Let them know where you're coming. You're coming. Yes. Now,
thank
you have recorded not only with Natal, but you have actually recorded other songs with other reggae artists. Have you had a chance to actually, visit Jamaica and actually be in the studio with some of these artists?
um
You haven't been to Jamaica before?
you know, I'm just saying yes. Haven't, but I'm that now. That's why I, on it,
You were breaking
and
up.
I'm looking forward to.
You
Sorry.
you were breaking up. Repeat that again.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, like me wanting to go to JA means that I have to collaborate with some of these artists. So that's the goal right now, to see how I can get myself to those places
Hmm.
and meet with these people. But I haven't been there yet. but it's a goal of mine to be maybe in the next year or the next couple of years. I'm crossing my fingers
It will happen.
and working my way there.
Yes, it just speak it in existence and we'll have as well. We have promoters, and
Mhm.
actually producers who actually listen to the show. So for the producers who are listening, trust me, you want Kathy on some of those rhythms, some other rhythms. Now I don't know if she accepts being on every rhythm. But it doesn't hurt. You can reach out and have that conversation with her. And then for the
Yeah.
promoters, especially the ones
Mhm.
who are having events in Jamaica, invite her down.
Yeah.
Let's do this Africa
Please do.
Jamaica thing where we start getting some of the African artists on some of the local shows as well, because I'm sure
Mhm. Mhm.
Kathy will
Yeah.
return the favor by ensuring that when they have shows they can invite you as well. Am I correct, Kathy?
Yeah. Very much. We are open. We are open to
Oh, we
doing shows around the world now. In
yeah.
fact, Majestic and I are really, really working on that and see just we can tour sometime next year.
hmm Shout out
So
to
that's in the
Majestic.
work.
Shout out to
Mm.
Majestic, by the way. I see him in the chat as well. Shout out to you as well. Um we have Phil out of Switzerland, and he's asking, have you ever been to Europe?
Europe as well, not yet. Not yet.
Well, yeah.
But Europe is actually gonna be our first stop before maybe Jamaica.
Oh, so you
So,
may get to
if you have
Europe
a show,
first.
one who asked that, please
Yeah.
call us. Our passport is ready. The music is also there. We're waiting for that invite.
Well, I always say it like this: if they don't invite you, start kicking down the doors, right? That's
Yeah,
especially when you're an
that's literally
independent.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach out to my manager, and let's have the chat.
Yes. Reach out to Majestic. So for persons who are listening, Majestic Trends, check him out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You can
Mm.
send him a message, have
Yeah,
a conversation with him about Kathy. You'll like what you heard as well. I have
yeah.
Esther, who is hailing out of Bristol, over the
Hmm.
UK, and she says that she actually has listened to you, a few of your tracks before, through just being on Apple Music, and they brought your tracks up, and yeah, she loves your sound. She loves your sound.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So what's next for you yeah, I would say for the rest of this year? Is there new material coming that I can look forward to? I need new music towards the end of the year
Yeah, I
because
know you do.
I'm saying again.
Yeah. I am. We are releasing. Right now I'm working with an Australian-based Brazilian producer. His name is Killer Keys,
Mm-hmm.
and he did this very nice track. We actually recorded it in I think during COVID, and it's about ready. So we're releasing it next week on the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
we'll
so you're
send it
early.
to you, ASAP.
Yeah.
Because it's ready, and definitely working on new music, trying my best, do some writing as well. During the break I was telling you, like, when the song's playing, I was telling them I'm also working on my EP. It's done, so we're just waiting for the mixing and the mastering, and then see when we can, like, have a release date, and hopefully tour with that next year, because that's our major goal right now. We wanna engage our fans worldwide, and I know they wanna see us also. We haven't been to Europe, and we wanna be to Europe. We wanna traverse the world right now with our music. So that is basically what is next, and just basically see how we can also get our more visuals out there, and um, just get things running.
It will, yes, it would be great to see you. How about local performances to look forward to? We're
Yeah.
coming towards the end of the
hmm
year. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a show on the 30th um, at this restaurant called Nairobi Street Kitchen. It's an acoustic set, and I can't wait to engage with the audience. I had a show about 2 months ago, the KICC, with Richie Spice. I don't know if you saw that, and it was an amazing, amazing show. It was raining like crazy, but the fans were there singing,
Oh,
the songs word for word. So it was an amazing experience, just getting to share the stage with that and other amazing, Kenyan artists as well. So on the 30th, we have another show, and hopefully after that, we get another gig also.
oh, okay. No, I heard about the show, but I did not see any of the performances. But being on any stage with Richie Spice is a good thing. So yeah,
Yeah,
and I know Kenya
yeah.
actually.
I have a few highlights on my IG
Hmm.
and my Facebook also. So, the audience listening can always
I will
check
check it
that
out.
out. You
Oh,
can also check that out. Yeah.
yes, for sure. I am going to when I have a chance. I'm gonna check it out and see. And so for all the promoters who if you would like to book Kathy, you can check her out. What her live performance is like on stage as well. And now we know that in Africa,
Yeah.
especially when you're an artist and you go to perform on stage in Africa, you better come with an hour. If you come with anything less, that's a no. So to all the persons out there who wants to go to Africa to tour, that's how it, and you have two songs. What are you gonna do? You're gonna keep singing the two songs for an hour, or you're
No.
going to sing other person's song because they want an hour. Did you perform? How long did you perform for? I didn't expect an hour because Richie
Um,
Spice probably performed for an hour and a half too. But for yourself,
it
what
was
was it?
around actually. So yeah, it was around 45 minutes. So you're right.
Yeah, Africa don't want nothing less than that. They will start a ruckus. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So within your performance, all original songs you perform, or did you have where it is that for some performances you dub over somebody else's song? Where was it all your songs?
I actually did all my songs. Yeah.
Wow, Kenya really got a performance. I definitely want to see
It's
that.
so crazy. Yeah, like I was getting a lot of DMs from, some of my fans telling me like I've always wanted to see you perform.
Hmm.
And I came specifically to just watch you, and I was just reposting a lot of, the videos that they were sending. And it was amazing, we have to like um show the people that, like you can also listen to our music also, like we don't have to sing other people's music,
That's true.
to like get your attention. So I mean, we try once in a while to incorporate like a few songs, but most of the time we make sure it's like 80 or 90% originals.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Um,
Uh-huh.
so you have a few performances for this year. When the album comes out, your plan is to do a media tour. Let me tell you before you answer that. I had my book that was released, and I did a
Yeah.
media tour, and you know, we always say that if you're not in somebody else's shoe, don't speak, because the experience has to. Well, I don't know, maybe because I'm an introvert. I got to about my eighth interview, and I was like, okay, I had enough. So, where it is that you're an artist and you're going out to
Yeah.
interview, are you planning to do a media tour? Because trust me, I had to prepare for all these interviews. It is not it. Yeah. But that's me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm young, I'm energetic. I wanna engage with my fans, so
Yeah.
I'll do anything for them,
Wow.
and media tour part of that.
Yes.
Even if it means 10 or 12, we'll go.
Well, I must tell you, hats off to you. Hats off to you. To all the artists
Thank you.
out there. If you have, well, not to all of them, because some of them who schedule interviews and
Yeah,
don't show up, which is not a good look. You think it's not a good look for the career if you do not show up for your interview.
exactly.
So if you know you can't do it, it's best that you don't even schedule it. But if you schedule it and you're doing 8 interviews or more, hats off to you. Dr. Empress Rose say hats off to you. Because I got to number 8 and
Yeah,
I was like, that's it.
yeah. Make sure you show up. Make sure you show up.
Yeah. But as from one artist to the next who is probably listening to yourself. I don't know why artists do that. They schedule and then they don't show up, and they figure that well, let me put it like this. A while back, for years when I if
Yeah.
I for years when I first started the show, I actually market and
Mm,
promoted the artists before they came on. Um
yeah.
and then as I got to a set country, I realized that they realized that I was promoting them before they came on the show. So what they would do is they
Mm.
would say, "Yes, I'm coming on the show," and then when the show came, then you would hear various excuses. My cat died. I can't
What?
find my phone. I left my charger at my girlfriend's house. Yeah. So then I
What?
then so then I said that's it. So I interview the artists and then after I promote them. That's what I do now.
I, I I feel like I don't know if it's what Gen Z or what, because like there's a sense of entitlement right now with the young people,
Yeah.
and none of them want to do like the hard work, like most of us, yeah, because of a lot of hard work we put in.
Mm-hmm.
So this needs to go. Like if you book yourself for an interview, or if somebody and you say yes, just show up.
And here's another thing: you don't know who. That's another thing.
You know, yeah,
You don't know who knows who, because for myself, yes, there's a lot of persons that I know in the industry. And quite interesting. I had a guy that did not come to my show, and then it so happened that I was speaking with an agent who I'm friends with, and the agent says to me, "I have this artist I wanted to interview," and they said his name. Of course it is that. I did a bad mouth him. I didn't say anything. I said, it's okay, you can send this stuff. But I never gave him an interview. Even though I told her
right.
to send the stuff, because he never came on the interview, never call and apologize. He never says, "I'm sorry, that I didn't show up for your interview." And I see him everywhere. So, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
it doesn't, like, it doesn't work like that.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's disrespectful to you, the person who booked them for an interview, and it's also, disrespecting your fans, because you're here for them, and they wanna listen, they wanna hear your story. So it's just the discipline of the job. Like you have to always show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here's the thing, that you have artists who actually reach out and they ask, "Can you bring this person on your show?" And to actually book the person and do the flyer. And now the fan is looking forward to the artist to come on, and then they don't come on. And if they ask, "What happened in Empress Rose?" I said, "I don't know. I was calling their phone and they didn't answer," and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, to every artist who is listening right now, if you have an interview, it's important that you show up, because you do not know who knows who, and you do not
Yeah.
know exactly. There are persons who have been on tours in Europe, in
Mm.
England, in Canada, because it is other persons heard them on this show, right?
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
major things with this show is that ever since the beginning of time, it was always about the emerging artists that persons do
Mm.
not know about. And as per people listen, and they were like, wait a minute, this guy is good. I've never heard of him before. That
Mm.
is what it was from the beginning. It is still what it is. So even now and again, there are established artists that will come through, but
Yeah.
the gist of the show is to bring all those artists across the world that persons have never heard about them. But of course, there's value to their music. I'm not talking about the ones who send me music that's mixed or mastered. Mix and master it, and when you send it to me, then I will give you an interview as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Yes. I tell you, it's always good to vibe with you, Kathy. I am looking forward to the EP. And when you send it,
Mm.
I am actually on 4 different shows. And so on one of my
Mm-hmm.
shows, I can actually play a few songs from the album itself. And yes, it's a registered station. It's not
Mm.
what they call it. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't remember the word. It's not a pirate radio station. It's actually registered. So when I get
Okay.
your EP, I will ensure that I introduce it to those persons on the different networks and the various places that I am. Well, I'm so happy that it is that I've gone from 1 to 4 shows, and um that's going well. That's going well along with other things as well. So it's always good that I can actually reach out to an artist and make a difference. That's what it's all about. Such as
Ah,
yourself. So I'll be looking forward to the EP, and I will be in Kenya later this year, and I'm hoping to see you when I'm there. I will let you know the dates and everything.
oh, I'm excited. Yeah, see you soon, see you soon. And it's always a pleasure talking to you, and catching up. I told you I feel like you're my big sis,
Yes.
and it's like I'm talking to a family member. So this is always exciting. I appreciate.
Yes, yes, yes. I have I guess some big sisters for a lot of artists, I guess, in different places, artists and athletes, and that's different persons. I have to give God thanks. Sometimes it is that I don't have to wonder too much because there is an audience
Yeah.
out there that's is with me. I must tell you before you go though, I really like the name. Is that your actual name, or you just decided to go with that name as an artist?
Kathy Matete.
Mm-hmm. That's your birth name.
Yeah, that's my. Those are my real names.
Oh no, because I asked
So
the
like
question
my.
because there, as you know, artists, there are different artists who sometimes it is that they come up with a name and say, this is what I'm gonna go by. But that name itself, just it's your real name, but it's very catchy. It's a very catchy name,
Ooh,
for an artist as well. You don't have to
thank.
go too far. It's your name.
Actually, I actually didn't. I actually wasn't sure what to use. Like, I have a nickname back home, and then, like, in primary school, I was called a different name. In high school, I was called a different name. So
What
it
are
was
you
always
called? You want to
confusing
share it with us?
on like which name I was settled with. Yeah. So I was settling for Kathy, and then Majestic was like, no, like we need to put a stamp on Kathy. Like, there's so many musicians who are called Kathy, but
Yeah.
why don't we use Kathy Matete? So that's just how I ended up using my real names, and
Well,
I
it's
I love it.
well, it's good. You don't have to go look for your royalties. you know,
For sure, for sure.
I think when an artist, when that's one of the things with artists when they go in and they think about naming themselves that they don't think about. If your name is Victor today, and you are doing,
Mm.
kind of mediocre, an emerging artist, and then 3 years from now you'll become famous, and your name is now Elizabeth. Well, you know, um,
Mm.
and you keep on and I don't know artists who keep on changing their name as well. So I'm going to give you a little bit of knowledge right now. If you're an artist who have
Yeah.
changed your name before and you have more than one names, you can go to ISNI and you would complete a form. You need an ISNI number, and I'm not sure why it is that more people don't have it. Well, anyway, so the here is what the I should say the benefits of having an ISNI number. Why you would need one. For instance, Puff Daddy has an ISNI number because he changed his name. P Diddy, Puff Daddy, all over the place, whatever. So that makes sure when you get an ISNI number, it ensures that all your royalties will come to you, right? So you don't have to worry. Oh, my song out there is Puff Daddy, but no, all the royalties will come to you. So go to isni.org, and there you would complete a form that includes your real name and for all the other names that you have had, or you have you have some producers that spell your name incorrectly as well. So that way you can find your royalties. So if you have a name that you think somebody spelled incorrectly, for instance, your name is Kathy and it's with a C, but somebody else may release a song for you and they put it in a K, or the paperwork was incorrect, then you would put Kathy. You add all the names in there. So wherever it is, the system go find your money. Okay? That's my little tidbit for today. ISNI.org. And when you get that number, you can plug it into your PRO so that, for instance, here's what it is. My name is Rose. But if I was to sing, oh, it's coming. One of these days you'll hear me. But if I was to sing, and in France or in French, they would say Rosé. In Spanish, it would be Rosa. So when they go to play the songs on the radio, they sometimes translate the names. And so when they translate it to the sheet and stuff like that, Rose, oh, I'm listening to Rose, da da da, whatever. And guess what? Do you know if they went back to the system and they plug in? That's how it works. The music business is not 100% perfect. So you have to do your work to ensure that you don't miss out on any royalties, because God knows the stream is not even a damn penny. So you have to make sure that you are diligent and you're doing your work as well, and double checking or whatever. And it doesn't hurt now and again to go into your PRO to ensure that what's entered in your PRO is actually correct. So when you do that, ISNI.org, plug it into your content, your songs, so that going forward, anybody who plays your song, it's the ISNI number is there, they'll realize that it's you and you'll get your money. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. So
you're dropping gems today. Thank you for that.
well, I do that from time to time, you know. Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks.
Yes. Once again, it's always a pleasure having you come through. It's 4:00 here in the US. I think for yourselves it's what, 11?
It's 11, yeah.
11.
Just clocked 11.
11 p.m. in Kenya. Thanks for staying up with me. Yeah, but Kenya never sleeps anyway. Right now you could go to sleep and wake up and go to a club when you wake up.
You only need you just take a nap for 15 minutes or 30 minutes and you're good to go.
Yeah, and there you go. You know, there's this club that I like. Something under the whiskey. What's the name of that club?
Oh, Whiskey River.
Yes. And those people are crazy. Is that a club I went to one night? I've never seen so much female in one club. I was like, where are all the guys at? I swear, it was 95% female.
Kenya just loves, like, we love the nightlife. Like, I feel like I'm so done with that. I've already done my fair share. Now it's time for me to relax.
Yeah, yes. I get it. I'm almost in that mode right now. There's like, just give me. I just want to go somewhere where it's like, a house, there's a garden I could go to, and then there's a stream where I could go get some water, and I'm good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Now,
that works.
now, how many of
That
my
works.
listeners could say that? That's peace right there. That's peace right there, and I would love it. Kathy, it's always good to vibe with you. For the listening audience, the name of the track that you listened to was Lover's Paradise. Of course, you heard Higher as well. Higher, that's when I interviewed you the time before. Now, for Lover's Paradise, because I think it was my first time hearing that track, I thought it was new as well. But to the listeners, if you would like a copy of Lover's Paradise, I'll be gifting 10 copies. So hit me up and let me know if you would like a copy of Kathy Matete's Lover's Paradise, and I will make it happen. Okay, you do not have to have Apple. I will also be gifting whether you have whatever the other choices are besides Apple. Of course, it is that I do everything Apple. So yeah, that's why they're so, that's why I'm so hackable. No, before you go, the other day I tried to use a Windows computer and I was like a deer in a headlight. I was like, how? What do I do? And I stood there for a while. That's how much I've been using Apple forever. So yeah, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're funny.
Yes, yeah, but again, I appreciate it. I will see you later this year, and
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, I'm looking forward. So, to all my listening
Let-
audience, hit me up, and I will make Lovers Paradise happen. And if you did not get a copy of Lovers Paradise, or you can also stream Kathy Mathete's music across any of the digital platforms as well. Um, so if you can't purchase, you can go listen. Maybe we can get her over a penny in royalties after
Yes.
listening for a while. Any last minute shout outs, Kathy?
Um Shout out to you, my number one friend, Miss Rose. And definitely Majestic Trends, my partner in crime. And all the fans listening, I love you all. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really, really appreciate. Till next time.
Hmm. And is it Kathy Matete across all the social media handles?
Yes, yes, yes. Kathy with a Cathy, and then Matete with Matete.
That's awesome. Awesome. Yes. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's her real name. I got that. I had that question actually from Julia out of Jamaica. She asked if that was your
Oh,
real name because she's aware that there are artists who, go what may go by another or their stage name and stuff like that. So, yeah.
yeah, cool. Ask Julia to send me a DM, and I'm gonna baptize her with a Kenyan name.
Oh Lord. Yes. Do you know that what's his name? Blaze. Yeah, he tells me my name in Swahili, and I keep forgetting every single time what it is.
Oh,
Yeah. Gave me a Kenyan name as well. So that's awesome.
hmm. Hmm.
All right, Kathy, it's been a pleasure. We're going to close out with Lover's Paradise for all those persons that are just tapping in. We actually have persons who are just tapping in right now. So we're going to vibe out with Lovers Paradise until next time when the EP comes out. And most definitely, I'm going to bring her back for an interview. And I do have a magazine that's coming out later this year. Well, I have my regular magazine, but I'm working on one for the end of the year that will highlight various persons within the industry. I don't know. Maybe Kathy will be highlighted in that magazine. But I'll let you guys know. It will be towards the end of the year. So keep your ears locked and keep following those social media you know handles, or I should say wherever it is I'm on social media as well. You are welcome to follow me there. Okay. And we have Dennis Kinuthia who says shout out to Kathy. Do you know who that is, Kathy? Is that a Kenyan?
Oh yeah, that's my good friend. Yeah. Dude, I didn't know you were listening. Thank you. Yeah, that's my good friend.
Big up to Dennis. And I'm telling you, people are just tapping in. And so that's why it is that we're here. What is it? Who is late to the party? Okay. All right. Well, have yourselves a blessed rest of day. And we will vibe out with Lovers Paradise. And see you again, Kathy. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, bye-bye.
You sound so sad. So sad to party. All right, Kathy. Talk to you later.
Maybe you're in a lover's paradise. I wanna swim deep in the ocean of your love, rising with the tides of you and I wanna float in the waves of emotion of you and I till the end of time. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, counting the stars. Lover's paradise, that's where I wanna be, right in your arms, naming the stars. You have my heart when you need someone to ease your pain, night and day. Yeah. You have my shoulder when you need someone to lean on, be your anchor in every weather. So baby, let's get away. Ain't no place far away where the love is so strong and nothing can go wrong. Baby, take me away. Ain't no place far away. Let love lead the way. Lover's paradise. I'm blessed. Listening to the birds, feeling the cool calm breeze. And I know I'm blessed, yeah. The fire in me is so real that I cannot resist. I see the stars through my destiny, stealing me higher. You keep on stealing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. You're stealing me higher. Keep on stealing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. I'm blessed. From the mountain top to the valley below, your praise is forever on my lips. Maana umenipa motisha, nami nitazidi and I'm going to the top. Make the world know my story, and that I have you to hold me. Pour in your blessings upon me. Sailing me higher. You keep on sailing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. You're sailing me higher. Keep on sailing me higher. I'm blessed, yes I know. I'm blessed. Giving me breath, I know I'm blessed. You've given me a house, I know I'm blessed.